So if audience so far have been taking notes, I think they really know about the process of starting a startup and take it into the market. And after it's into the market, I think it's necessary to make it into the brand. And since you also have a digital marketing agency, how is it possible to make a startup into a brand?
The thing is, that's the first point. And I think that's kind of the first step. Every single person and every single business is a brand, whether they like it or not. And so it's understanding that you're a brand from the starting point, and then looking at that and saying, fine, as a brand, how do we develop it? And will the brand evolve over time? Meaning, can the brand change in terms of whether it be name or whether it be, the look and feel of a brand? Will that brand evolve, or will the products and the services evolve over time? And so it's trying to find and differentiate between the two, because oftentimes businesses don't need to evolve as brands. They need to evolve as service offerings and what they're doing. You're looking at Facebook now after, I think, nearly almost 20 years of having one name, one look and feel, to all of a sudden needing to change that, because of the fact that they really want to move into the next phase, metaverse, the meta world is, something that's crazy. And so them changing that is because they're trying to evolve in service offerings and what they're providing. You look at Gymshark, they didn't change in terms of name or the products, but they did, evolve as a brand over time as to what products they do release and how they release them. And so it's a difference, the difference is, there between different companies and brands. And so I always say is develop a strong brand. Don't go, develop something that can be changed over time, but make sure that it's strong from the get-go. And then whatever you're providing, whether it be products or services, it needs to be something that's sustainable and can evolve over the time period. And so those two things are extremely important, when you're developing a brand. And so that goes into, you first develop a solid brand, and then you go into the market with that brand and with the services offered, because people remember the brand. It's either people remember the brand or they remember the service that's being delivered. And that's something, that's important. And you look at Starbucks, it wasn't the name Starbucks that was important. It was really what the brand was doing, being writing your name on the cup and delivering that to you. And so that's what people knew before they really caught into the name Starbucks. And so it just depends on the business. And I think it's learning points and learning periods that you go through when you get to that point. And so that's part of it. And I think that's how you really build a brand.